Let's do it. Loud. You can say you don't need me, but with the energy I put inside of every track, I guarantee that I can make it look easy. Mother better believe it, we are giving the grievance. Nigga never receded to the back of the line. Every time that I rhyme, it blows your whole mind. To define from a sign the illegitimate grind of a man that was trying to expand his horizons. Looking at the pen and the pattern, I gotta find a source of innovation. More inspiration, procrastination won't save the masses. The way that I've been setting an example for you bastards. No, I'm not bashful, time has been passing. Every single second devoted to my passion. But my dedication is never put in a casket. The way that I've been rhyming and flowing, I gotta have it. Giving my all as I do, and your shit is the truth. There's no reason to lie. I defy with these intricate lyrics and derelict spirit. I pray to the Lord. Tell me the reason why I am still breathing. I'm deep as the skin, looking for the meaning while feeling and dreaming insanity. Yes, and I wish I was in this calamity. Less if I'm actually blessed, and I wouldn't confess that my mind is obsessed with that beautiful depth. Taking my time so that I murder the beat, and everything a nigga do is just great. I disintegrate you with the incinerate.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We come back at y'all with another vid. What we have it today, bam, that's right, these are the Yeezy V2 linens. I have a little gripe with these things, man. It's like, this is like my bugaboo. Because first of all, okay, this shoe caught me by surprise by the amount quality that it had and just a sheer colorway it had. I'll admit I'll eat crow about, like, I thought these things were gonna be a little more available than what it was. These things were a lot more limited than I thought they were gonna be. But to say this still, do I keep the same energy? Like, do I really even like these shoes? No, but honestly, to me, even if I were to win this color, like if I were to win this shoe, I don't think I would have kept this in my collection, honestly. I think I would have just probably end up put it over there to resell, or something like that, have content for you guys. Or actually, honestly, this is actually a really nice colorway for the ladies out there, for the women's out there. This is perfect for them, for real. To me, this is definitely a women's colorway. The girls, the babe size always does very well with the V2s, V3, 350s. So for these, for me, honestly, I don't really like it too much, this colorway, but I don't hate it either. It's definitely not the worst one. I think the Marsh is way worse than these here. But these here is actually okay. I would put these next to like the Butter. Like, this is the closest one that I can think of that's close to the colorway. But other than that, it's, it has like a different type of yellow to it. It's still pretty yellow, more like a yellowish tan, but it's not that bad compared to like the pictures that we saw. The pictures that we saw earlier, I thought they looked, you know what I mean? It didn't look all that great, but it still had the reflective stripe. And it has like this silverish look here, and it had like the blue outline here, and I think that looks great with it. So to me, great shoe for the misses out there. So if you want to cop these for the misses, even though the babe size is definitely going way more higher than the men's, and like I said, look at the men's size, what they're going for right now. But honestly, for me, this probably won't be a colorway for me, but I still think it's cool. It's alright. It's not that bad, but a lot of Yeezys been coming out so far this year, or during this whole pandemic, honestly. So man, it's we'll see what's to come up. But here, I think this was probably like one of the last ones to come out. But anyways, let's just go ahead, let's get into this review, right? First things first, let's take a quick little 360s of these joints here. The more I look at it, the more this color is kind of growing on me. It's okay, they're not that bad. They're not horrible by any means. It's cool and all. Do I need it in my collection? No. Do I want them? We'll see. But it's not a bad colorway by any means. But let's start off with the whole entire prime net material throughout. You can see you get the little static materials, patterns looking like, and like I said, this color here is like this like yellowish tan. Is not nearly as yellow from the pictures that you've seen it. So, but it is yellow though. I'm not gonna even lie. It is yellow, but it's like a tan yellow, like a khaki. Moving on to the main event is this little stripy stripe here. And yes, it is full reflective all the way to the back, stops to the inner side. There is no pull tab. And yes, this thing does reflect very nicely, very well. And if it doesn't reflect, you can't see it. It's nice to see that little like stripe here. And this stripe, even though it's like silver, just like how it is like say the Desert Stage or the Cinders and so on and so forth, it looks good with the blue here. And that's when I go on to the sock liner here, is in this little kind of like bluish color. and this bluish looks really good with this stripe here. See, take a look, take a look. You got that 3M popping on this, on the little stripes here, and also on this one. And it looks, wow, I'm a sucker for this 3M. I don't know why. And also you get the 3M on the back here as well. But it's just, yeah, look at that. Nice. Very cool. Then we have the same color material, same color round laces, same as the patterns of this prime knit material here, so it goes flesh with it very well. Moving on, like I said, to the inner side, you have this blue color inside the little liner here, sock liner, and on the back of the heels you have that 3M stripe in the back. Inside the insole you have this blue insole with your Adidas Yeezy logo inside, and this is like that little baby blue insole, and of course inside you have the Boost popping out. Moving on, the little outsole here, midsole, you have this rubber midsole, and it's like this translucent like yellowish outsole here, which is actually pretty cool. And you have this little like gum sole look-alike, like tannish outsole, and on the bottoms here you guys see the same color. It's a little like that little tannish gum sole, and you have the Boost popping throughout the rubber outsole here. All right, so there you guys have it. These are the Yeezy Linens 350 V2s. I must say, now I keep looking, did a review and everything. What is my opinion on them? They okay, they cool. Do I want to have this in my collection? No, I do not. I had, trust me, I had plenty of people hit me up in my DMs. They're like, yo, I hit on a size 9.5, a 9, 10, so on. Do you want to buy them? I was like, nah, I'm cool, bro. Like, seriously. But shouts to the homie. He did let me borrow this for a review for you guys. Appreciate you, Marcus. Thank you so much. Because honestly, I really didn't want to. I didn't want to pay that resale for these things. I was like, nah, I did not. These things are, the resale on these are not too bad. You know, it's definitely not like brickety brick, but if you were to sell on the apps and stuff like that, yes, it would have been. It basically just make your money back, like I was thinking like it would be. These things basically are, I think, a size 9 right now, are going for about like $270. Babe size is the money size right there. Those are going for like $300 to $320, $330 I saw. So those are actually really good. If you are able to cop those, yeah, I wouldn't say those things the whole time. Babe size on all 350s are good. Like seriously, like even anything you can think of, I can think of right now. The only one that's not doing all that great for babe size right now, I believe, are the Sage and the Marsh. They're not doing too well, but that's because, you know, they just came out and, you know, not many people's really feeling that colorway. But I still like the Sage a lot better. But that, to me, that's like I think that's more of a men's shoe. This here, you know, it's that bright yellow with a little light blue. That's why I feel like it's more of a girl shoe, or a girl colorway. And I want to put up both of these here, and yeah, it's kind of like the similar design. I respect it, I like it, but I like the orange a little better, and I like this colorway better, this little grayish, greenish. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're terrible, like with the stripe, but I just like, you know, I like definitely the centers, man. The center stripes are fire. But these here, you know, is definitely not terrible by any means. It's just like, you know, it's one of just those colorways that I don't need to have in my collection, you know. So, and trust me, I'm definitely not dogging on this shoe. Now that I see these in hand, they're definitely a lot better in hand. So if you like them, cool. But this release here was pretty, was a little caught me off guard. Like, I did not expect that. Like, I thought there's gonna be a little bit more in stock, just because I was kind of going for like how the Desert Stage were, and like these were basically like in a couple like foot sites. Like, and also it was on Adidas app. I was like, yo, this is in the bag, it should be good to go. But I didn't try that hard on the Foot Locker app. I didn't wake up, I should have. I mainly just did my resort from Yeezy Supply and Adidas app, which that was kind of a big mistake. Like, I was talking to some people, I'm not sure how many people actually hit on Adidas app or anything. I don't know. I think these things were actually way more limited than we thought, or it was also probably limited quantity, and also everyone's basically at home in quarantine, and people, almost everybody at home was probably going for these things. So the success rate on these things were probably pretty low. So everyone that was lucky to get these things, congrats, or whatever whatever you guys plan on doing. I know a lot of people actually kind of sold these things, and like I said, sell them now. I would not hold the men's size. Well, I guess now because the price is so low. I just said, like, hold the women's size. Men's size, you can go ahead and dump it when they're like at 300, because look at it now. I think they're like at 270. So, but in the long run, they could go up. I don't know. We'll see, because you know these are basically like the quarantine Yeezys, right? You know, we got this season, but we'll see on the next season what's gonna happen. I'm really excited what Yeezys and these gonna be coming out. So, you know, more colorways to come out. The V3s, I saw pictures of colorways of the V3s, runners, or what they call them. I think those things are actually really nice and fire too as well. Just excited for this, whatever more releases we're gonna get, hopefully. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop it. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpinChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Jumpin' Chris. Push.